Hey guys, so today we're just taking a quick little trip down LEGO Star Wars memory lane and taking a look at LEGO set 6205 V-Wing Fighter from 2006. And you might not believe me, but this set retailed for $10 back when it came out in 2006. Yes, back then you could get a full starfighter for $10. We're going to take a look at it. You only get one minifigure in the set, but considering it was only $10, you really can't complain about that. And you especially can't complain since it was this awesome Episode 3 clone pilot that only ever appeared in 2 sets. And you may look at this and say, hey, this is not what a clone pilot looked like in Episode 3. And you'd be right. And that's because LEGO, for some reason, did not make the clone pilots look like what they look like in Episode 3. They instead modeled it off of the 2D Star Wars Clone Wars cartoon from like 2002 to 2004 or 5, I think it ran. And if you look up that, the Phase 2 pilots in that, this is pretty much what they look like. Not quite, but it's close. So it is accurate, just not to Episode 3, which is what the set's based on. So it's like inaccurate, but it's also pretty accurate, and I just think it's cool. I love these old LEGO Star Wars clone troopers, and I hope you do too. They're great. The build itself is very, very simple. But considering that this set was $10 when it came out, you really can't complain. And I also just really love this era of LEGO Star Wars. So like I just love looking at all these old sets. They look so cool. But yeah, like the fact that, well, this set was $10, which is still mind-boggling to me. But like it uses so few pieces. It's so simple. Like these are just plates. These are just angled plates at the end. Like it's like 2-3 plates thick for a lot of this. And it still looks really good. It really looks like a V-Wing. And like it matches the rest of the sets from the era. And you can build up a cool little fleet of these. It looks cool. There is some gapping with the cockpit here. I think there was on the ARC 170 as well. So the clone pilots of this era just really were not having a good time. But you can see he does get an astromech droid, or an astromech droid head. There is no rest of the droid in the set like they include these days. It was just the droid head right there. It's a cool print. I like these old classic astromech prints where it only goes like halfway down the head. But a bit of a shame you only get the head of the droid, not the rest of the body. But, you know, nice that they included it. You also get the Republic emblem right there. And the engines are very simple, but still kind of cool. And there is a little bit of playability with the sets. You can pop off the cockpit right there, and he gets no chair, no control panel. I mean, I guess this is supposed to be the controls, a little grate. But yeah, he gets no chair, no controls. He just has to deal with it, figure it out. So you just sit him down right there, and then this pops right back on. So no hinges, you just have to rip it off and then fully reattach it. And that still looks really cool. Love that look right there. And then the S-foils, I'm assuming they're called, can be moved all individually. So it is a little bit of a pain, if I just zoom out here. It is a little bit of a pain to get them to line up properly. You can see like I'm batting them around. But it still looks cool. You can adjust these things too if you want, although I really only flatten them like when I'm storing the set. And they look the best when they're out one tick like that. And then you get the cannons right here. They can move if you want them to. I don't know why you would, but you can. And yeah, like again, like with how simple this is. Like this is literally 2 pieces for the S-foils right here. There's barely any pieces right here for this. There's literally nothing on these 2 studs. Like, it's just such a simple build, but I love it so much. And you do get landing gear. It is non-retractable unless you rip it off like you do the cockpit. But just nice to have, means that the set can balance nicely when you fold it up. It just sits down and you're golden. So believe it or not, that's pretty much all there is to this set. There is not a lot going on with this V-Wing Starfighter from 2006. But that being said, you do get a full V-Wing, you get a clone pilot, you get the astromech droid, or at least part of it. All for $10 back in the day. That is a great deal. I wish we got sets like this these days. Nowadays, for $10, you just get a microfighter, and even that's pushing it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look back at a pretty simple but pretty cool LEGO Star Wars set. And if you did, a like is very much appreciated. And feel free to leave a comment with your thoughts on the set. And if you really enjoyed this quick little video, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you never miss when I upload a new one. And that will do it for this video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.